Hi, welcome to eFoods Direct by the J. Michael Stevens Group. I'm Steve Shank. You're looking at this because you're concerned or interested in food. Let me tell you where this all came from. We've been involved with shipping food all over the country for about 27 years, and it came from the old pioneers. My daddy was 62 when I was born. That means he was born in 1887. And the old timers always had food. Reason? Americans are rugged individualists. They're independent. They don't need nothing from nobody. And the reason the old pioneers and the old timers always had food around is because it's our greatest dependency. And they never knew when they were going to have a crop or when they weren't. And they were ready. Hey, I'm a farm boy from Minnesota, and it's just about impossible for me, along with the rest of you, I'm sure, to believe that in America, the breadbasket of the world, it's possible to have food problems, but we do. You realize in 1959, this country could have fed the entire world 5 times over? Now, we're importing 30% of our food? This is scary. And right now, with the economy the way it is, over 30% of our families, when they go down to the grocery store every week, have to make a decision as to whether they're going to buy food or pay some other bills that they've got sitting on their doorstep. The stock market is up and down like a yo-yo. Nations are falling over one thing: food. Isn't that interesting? Food has always been the issue of wars and rumors of wars. Nations have fallen because food was not there. And it's happening right now on this planet. We're living in fearful times. And here's a thought for you. Every single fear that we have is based on some dependency being threatened. If we didn't need our jobs, we wouldn't fear losing them. If we didn't need the credit from the bank, we wouldn't worry about whether we had it or not. If we didn't need food, we wouldn't worry about whether the farmers can afford to stay in business. Very simply, eliminate fear by being independent. The problem that we have with all of this stuff hitting us, whether it's the banks or the stock market or job loss or food prices and gas prices, is that we have been hit with so much stuff that we've become desensitized. You know how to cook a frog? It's very simple. If you take a frog and you throw him in a bucket of hot water, he's going to get right out of there. But if you take that frog and you stick him in a bucket of cold water and you put the cold water on the stove, he's going to be paddling around in that cool water just like happy as a hog in a peach orchard. But the fact is, then when you start turning up the heat, he slowly gets warmer and warmer, but he's desensitized to the possibility of things getting nasty until he's cooked. Now, we've been desensitized. We've been hit from every possible direction. We've been hit with so much stuff that most of us are sitting there almost catatonic. We're frozen with just being overwhelmed with so many things coming at us that are so threatening of every dependency we have in life. Our housing, our jobs, our money, our food, everything. Please, snap the fingers in front of your own face so that you wake up and stop being desensitized, because we're being cooked like frogs, guys. The important thing that needs to happen is that people need to take that dependency on food and realize that they have control. We are not victims. We are not victims of an economy, of bad government decisions. We're not victims of anything but being just good, solid Americans. What we can do is we can prepare just like the pioneers did. My friends, with our great American heritage, we have the power through choosing independence to become totally fearless.